The work cousin. Keep doing that till we get this level.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, that's. I didn't want to interrupt him or you when you were talking, but. Hold on a second. Get my drip. I don't want to be cousin Roderick with the nose. That kid, he was that weird kid that wiped his snot and then wiped his snot and in the pool. I forgot what cartoon that was.
Oh, that was a cartoon.
It was a cartoon that your name you just said. Thank
Roscoe.
you. Maybe Roscoe's Modern Life.
Oh no.
And they have Roderick. Man, take my cousin. Tell us. She's like, get away from us. You're so gross. It's in the pool. It's worse. Everybody in there had this little snotty nosed kid. But no.
Being around kids in school is like walking into a petri dish.
Thank you for the Kleenex.
Oh, you will.
They're hard to acquire. I'm glad that we know how to use technology. Some people don't know how to. Y'all know how to use the computers here because they don't get. It's a cripple if you don't know how to use and get on.
And that's most people over the age of probably 25.
Yeah.
Right. And then some of them act like they're smarter than me. Come to find out, they don't think that because they're younger than you, they know how to do it. They don't know how to do it sometimes. And that's why they rude to you because you know how to do it. Ageism. That's why I want to go to Japan and visit because they have respect for their elders and they help. You see how.
And Africa too.
It's good I'm recording. I want this in my podcast. You see how our seniors get treated here and kids. And there's a lot of things I'm not going to get into, because of the kids area, but we don't take care of our seniors in America.
Nope.
But we quick to take their check. We'll take their check and then they have a sad last years.
Y'all can't imagine how it hurt me to see a senior citizen standing on the bus stop or carrying bags coming from, doing their little shopping or whatever.
Yeah. And you have to go on because you barely making it yourself. You barely got the strength to get up and get what you got to get done. You probably taking care of somebody else already. And you just you feel, I just left 2 kids on the bus stop. That's unusual even in this weather. I don't have time to see what you're doing. And I don't like being followed, even though it's by a child. Why are you following me? About 4 or 5 years old, boy and a girl, they were trying to make it to the bus stop. But, I'm like, why are they? I'm a woman. I'm vulnerable myself. Why are you following me? So I just kept walking. And I tried to get to the main road as quick as I could because I was in the alley. That happens to you.
They were that young?
They were that young. And the kid noticed I was watching him watch me. And he told the little girl, hurry up and come on. He got caught. He didn't want to get caught following me. He said, hurry up. But they went on. I let them know that I wasn't fucking around. Like, don't be following me. I don't care if you are a child.
Not for that,
Somebody, my thinking was somebody put them up to that. Maybe somebody told them, go after her. You have to think that way. I'm military. And even if you're not military, you want to survive. You want to live and thrive. So, yeah, that coming this road this way about 2 or 3 blocks back. I don't know if they got picked up or not. I looked back, not for their safety only, but to make sure they weren't still with me. And then you forced me to recall I ran into another incident where these guys were blocking the other sidewalk with the snow shovels, whatever you call them. Illinois, I'm not from here. Just be careful while you're out. You would think that nobody is up to nothing in this weather. You would think people are trying to get to where it's safe, but it's just like some weird stuff. I think she might, I don't know if she needs help or not. She may be trying not to interrupt. I'm getting used to I'm not homophobic. I'm getting used to the trans thing. I'm uncomfortable around trans. But at least I can admit it. Some people, it's rude, I believe, to be homophobic. But that just makes...
I feel like they are the, hey, Eric.
The new guy?
They are,
Hey. How you doing?
Good, how you doing? They, to me, are... They know how to have fun. No. Remember I told you $1.50 free printing every day.
Thank you so much.
I'm welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
They know how to have fun. They know how to party. And if you have one as your friend and y'all out partying and some jump off, trust and believe
Oh Lord.
they gonna fight. They're gonna fight. They're gonna fight. And they gonna help you. Where that person that you thought was your ride or die might bag up or run off and leave.
Right. That just makes them chase you more. Like when a guy's homophobic and then a gay man, that makes him more appealing. I'm learning that the hard way because I'm not from North, I'm from South. That makes them chase me more that I'm uncomfortable. They can sense when I'm uncomfortable. And that just makes so I've grown a sense of humor about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just makes it worse. That's anything in this life. People, they like animals, you read about people, you read things. But I didn't know that they are the life of the party.
They are.
I've met some unfriendly ones, and I haven't met any
You
fun ones yet.
know, if they don't be completely uncomfortable yet, and so it's like they feel like everybody's looking at them.
That shit is funny too. That's funny.
Like,
Oh,
looking at me.
they're the new gays. Like in the 80s and 90s, my mom was like super homophobic, and I didn't have a lot of experience. I just didn't get my own experience with the lifestyle. They know more than we know. The younger, they just say like it's nothing trans. Books, I don't know what the books are like now. I know that was a big thing.
You know, they got a lot of them books coming out, and I'm like, don't throw that on anybody. Let them, go after that. Don't. Don't.
I wanted to have an unveiling for my podcast. I don't do it right now. Get out of some of this stuff. You should have seen how I know it's a subject change. I'm at that age where I change the subject at random. I don't mean to. The snow was just coming down, like my walk here, and then it just stopped, like a Hollywood movie, like a doll shake, shake it.
It's much better out there now.
No, it ain't coming down, but the roads are still.
Oh, the roads.
The roads are still bad.
Because they got to stop. They can choose which roads they want to stop, and people still driving crazy. It was like driving. But the snow is not coming down. That was a hazard. Just driving in it with the flurries coming at you. And don't be behind on truck on the side of the truck because that's even worse.
I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna save your life. I never thought I'd run out in front of a garbage truck. But I came out on the road. I'm used to cutting through the alley, being able to get on this road with no 2 or 3 cars coming. It was a train of cars coming. Something happened. They had a detour. They got rerouted. I ran out in front of him because these cars wasn't letting me out. And this is when he let me out. I wouldn't recommend it, but y'all might need that pass to get home. You might have to do something you normally wouldn't do to get home because people was assholes. They did not let me. I was like, oh my God, I'm on foot.
They did to me the other day, and I'm like, I got my blinker on. And I'm looking like I'm still driving. They got my blinker on, so that means they got to see that I don't want to get over. It's like not even a second out of your time just to slow down so I can get over. And the other house is picking up behind each other. I'm like, oh my God, if I don't get over there, I'm screwed because, now the lane is going another direction. I mean, God, come in. And then one lady just stopped and let me. I'm like, come on, man. I said, bless you. Blew my horn. I'm like, thank you.
Don't wait for it. Don't wait for it next time. Take it. I took it. I saw him, and I know I'm okay with these.
I can't get out.
But I know I'm okay with the trash people. It's not like that every city I go to, but these here, they work. And I knew when I saw him, don't try that with a stranger, unless you're picking up on your gut is screaming a real good vibe. But don't wait for somebody to give you a break because you might get jammed and you might can't get out. That was really scary.
And I see you. And I believe when I'm going to have to say, as soon as they see your signal go on, that's when they speed up.
Sometimes you can't.
My husband said they do that 10 minutes police car. He said he noticed that. You be driving police car, you be watching it, and he said, yes, you see.
I don't want too much information up online, but there's something that you could do for that. See if I can mute my mic. Maybe I can mute the mic on this stuff. Let's see if I can mute the mic on here for a second. Muted the microphone for their safety and my own. I got a couple things. Let y'all watch me take off my clothes. Watch me take off my clothes here. Still got the bandages on. So, okay, there we go. Alright, so this here. Alright, so there's this is what I stripped out of. Change the title of this video to the Kleenex that he gave me. He gave me a Kleenex somewhere. Okay, so okay, let's see. Okay, so that was got a couple things I want to talk to you all about as you disrobe me. Y'all made me wear all these silly clothes. Down here, y'all made me wear all these clothes here and just strip down naked. So I'll take my clothes off. Safer. Just do that. Weather, the snow was coming down like crazy. Get you off my neck. Fucking assholes. So, fans want to know, Kylie, the fans want to know that I am well. And I am well. Fans want to know that I'm well, but I am mostly doing well, but I'm coming down with something. I'm definitely coming down with some sort of virus of some sort, even though I had my flu shot. I had my flu shot. I'm learning that our fans are as sick as I am because y'all wanted to see blood on the Kleenex. I ran into some trouble on the way here, but I put the mic on mute for personal safety. Now it is snowing. Snowing outside. It's definitely snowing. And snowing out the door. Snowing out the door. Alright, so go ahead and grab a couple things. Alright, so as I ramble, it's been a while since I rambled about Kylie and fans have been missing the ramble about Kylie. Y'all got a mighty looking for. Not able to find shit. Fucking purse. Come on, man. This Austin Powers said, give me a bone, throw me a freaking bone. That's what Austin Powers used to say. Throw me a bone, man. Throw me a bone. Looking for my wedding ring that always comes up missing. And damn wedding ring. Trying to find that motherfucking wedding ring. I just saw it last night. I see it now. Alright, so maybe maybe get these people off my neck about this damn ring. This goddamn ring. I just seen it last night. I just seen this motherfucker last night. I mean, I just had to put it on. God damn. Oh, yeah. This is definitely, oh my God, just happened. Lost the thing like 1,000 times. Okay, so in my marriage with Kylie, I'm always losing my wedding ring, like right now. And sometimes she hides my ring from me because I'm always worried about money. And she's like, baby, I'm a billionaire. Stop worrying about money. So she'll sometimes just take my wedding ring and she'll hide it from me. Like, how am I supposed to know she don't have it right now? So this is she'll take my wedding ring and like an infinite amount of wedding rings. So for all I know, she's got my wedding ring right now. This will get the fans off my neck. Not everybody is against me. This jewelry is from our fans, Kylie and I's fans. And so it's broken. I don't want my enemies to see my process for how to wear it with it broken like that. And I got other things I want to show you that I have acquired from fans. My mother used to always treat me when I came back from the military like my job was silly, like I worked at Burger King. But now that not with my mother anymore, I realized how dangerous it is to be a police officer, military, EMT, doctor. It's dangerous work, and you have their lives at stake, and you have to be careful what you post online, because you have people like, especially judges, them two judges. A lot of times when the criminals don't get the verdict they want, they see right now, my enemies are not getting the verdict that they want, and they're not getting the verdict that they want, and with them not getting the verdict that they want, like I've been having some threats and some harassment, and but we'll get back to that. But the people that are for me, I can't say where I got this information, but the forces that are for me are greater than the forces that are against me. And so this is from our fans, Kylie and I's fans. And I was hoping this morning that I would woke up in California. I was hoping today would be today would be the day that God delivered me to California. I was hoping that today would be the day for that, and so there's not. I'm still in Illinois. I am. So, what I was saying about that was, it's dangerous for you stand up for yourself. You're gonna have enemies in this life, but if you're everybody's friend, you won't have any enemies. The plan is to first it was my voice that was suffering from too much talking, too much podcasting, but now it's my hands that are suffering. So there are a couple things I was going to put into typing that I'm going to actually put into instead I'm going to put into I'm not trying to say into the mic instead to save my hands. So, and there are things I want to help people with in Illinois, but I don't want to help Kyle. So there's only so much I can tell you about how to survive Illinois right now. Because I don't want him to come up here and make it work here. So I want to show you this. These are top of the line for American quality. These are not top of the line worldwide, but they are top of the line American quality. And Kylie has introduced these to me with milk. You know, my whole life I've been drinking these with water. And I see Black people eat these with like a Fago drink, a red drink. And she's teaching me the right way to do it, that the two of us are really not big on peanut butter. But if we're going to eat peanut butter, and we prefer milk with it. And my whole life I've been doing it the other way, and I love it. I didn't know how much. I mean, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before with milk, but I've been so busy taking care of other people that I didn't realize I didn't like it. No one likes oil and water. And so this explains the funnel that she puts down my throat with the alcohol, because my dreams are getting more powerful. You set me in front of a bag of Reese's and a jug of milk, and you put a bottle of Pinot next to that, and she knows what I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose the milk and the Reese's. I don't want the fucking alcohol. I don't want the booze. I want the... I'm not used to being spoiled with the right foods. So I'm used to my partners. I can't get into all that, but so this explains the funnel, why she has to make me drink alcohol. That truth wasn't clear to me a month ago, but it's clear to me now. Because a month ago I was eating these with water and they taste like shit. But this is top of the line for American quality. This is the goodest chocolate you're gonna get. I done tried them all, Cordova, all that shit. This is the best for American quality as far as spoiling yourself. But they're not cheap. They're expensive. And you can melt them down. They still taste good. I'm not big on peanut butter, but as far as living in this country goes, I've tried the foreign candies here. I don't like those too much. I don't like Pocky, that Japanese one. Kumi love Pocky. I hate Pocky. So, yeah, that's... And I had that... So the truths are getting more clear about me and Kylie, but she does get me turned on to it, and it's hard to choose. If she spoils me, it's hard to choose, which fans left me something else I can use. Duct tape fixes everything. I forget what guy taught me that duct tape fixes everything. So, and it's made in China. You can see my muscles and get off my back. So, take our time here and see if we can read a couple of snippets to you. Show you what. Okay, so when the little shits don't want to give me my receipt, I got my own. Receipts. And, I went about 50 miles so far and about 3 miles so far today. I'm not going to tell you how many miles I got to go back, because right now my enemies are on my trail, and I'm not going to tell you how many miles I got, and I'm heading back. Okay, so should I put this into the mic or should I type this one out? Because there are children here, so I'm trying to This one I'm not going to put into the mic because of what the topic is related to. At least not right at the second. At least not right at this second. I'm going to put it face down in case somebody walks up and shoulder surfs. All right, so I'm going to work backwards. So the weather looked demonic and apocalyptic as I traveled up here. And you can hear a pin drop right now as I am preparing to give you this. And God is leading me to a few of these vocally, as long as they're not offensive in nature, because this is a children's play area here. So I'm going to try to save my hands some. While the U.S. government's shifting it, they don't want another DJ trying to get you out of the area of Illinois ASAP. So let's see what else I can put up here without sounding offensive. And I can't really tiptoe on Facebook because they're gonna know when I'm tiptoeing and I'm afraid of a band. They're gonna know when I'm afraid of a band. They know it. I'm afraid of a band. So and you can tell when somebody's reading off a paper, but that's just how people do in the White House when they're reading something. It's like somebody's reading off a paper. Barely had anything to eat this morning, and because it's just hard to keep your health in a place like this. Okay, so I'm still on the timeline here because I want to keep people safe, and I know my fans our fans, Kylie and I's fans, want to see me, but I have to do this on a timeline so I'm safe. Because, like I said, you can consider police work, military and former military, and you can consider what we do, grounds for your life is in constant danger, your loved one's life is in constant danger. I'm not gonna carry that to my grave. I didn't want Kylie's name to be public because I don't want my enemies to come for her. But she wanted her name public because I didn't want to put her in danger. That's why I used to call her Kai. But she wanted her name public because I don't want my loved ones' names. Okay. And I'm going to go on with my notes and read from the paper. I know it sounds silly, your TV show, to go on with your TV show when your clock is ticking on your move out date, but so focus on your TV show if they are trying this hard to stop you. Go on. So, my blood and all that shit is all over the place because I'm not supposed to be out in this kind of, and I hadn't eaten properly in this weather. But I'm not going to be here all day. May God have mercy on us all. I'm ready for this to be over. In our mansion together, Kylie and I happily ever after. That explains you on the streets. He may not put his hands on your face. That's abuse. You need this before they put you in a coffin and close it. So, the fans. My only reason for the fans wanted my voice today. Should I do this one out loud? Contracted. They do little things to pay me back for being married. The contracted hide my keys after sex, like lying about the date when I'm saying I have to get back home to my wife. Maria giving me a faulty computer, longer sessions talking to her. Yeah, the contract. They do little things to get back at me. That's what I remember writing that down. Too much is coming to mind, baby. You could make those 3 miles easily. The United States government wouldn't give you a bicycle surrounded by your enemies while they dismantle it, or would they? So I keep having these nightmares, these truths about the government leaving me bicycles in various places, wheels, and in various places. Keep having these different visions about keep having these visions about different, like I said, stashes. And I can say no more than that, of just bicycles that the government leaves me to get around. And they leave these different bicycles for me. Another reason to keep to yourself, giantism. All right, so the fans are not exactly done with me as far as talking into the audio, but they are saying they are done with me for right now. So I will be back. I don't know when they're gonna want me to come back. Right now, I'm free from talking into this microphone. Probably won't last long. And I had all these things I wanted to say on camera, but since this is live, this is better. This is so raw that I don't know what God wants me to say into the camera. I don't know what He wants me to say, so it's probably better.
Okay.
So, okay, the sound quality looks good. So these are the notes. Y'all want to see the notes? You fucking assholes. All right, here are the notes. So, the people, the child kingdom, the animal kingdom have spoken. I'm gonna take my time on this, but the rest that I was going to type, I'm gonna just talk right into the mic because the people are demanding my voice, and the children can see that my hands are shot up from all the typing. So right now it's my hands. It's not my voice that needs rest. You know the worth of the black man, black boy. He's modern day. All are wise. Show him your breast and live. This like feels so. I meant to say not wise. Exes. Now, if I was with, I'm not gonna say the name of this person, but if I was still with him, he would have made me take it all the way from the top. If I misread something, he'd have made me go all the way back to the beginning. He would have said from the top. You're used to these pussified men. You're not used to men that work and handle their business. That goes double for women. So that piece of paper still there. That guy, that Good Samaritan backed up the cops trying to prevent these Andrew types. What you and Brianna do is your business, but stay away from other women when they are not your wives. You are not his wife. So that's why he moved that in that particular location. All right, so now I can tell all of your past relationships were like Sydney, even though he's a senior old person, you're not used to the guy being the protector. You need to know that's normal in domestic violence. Miss Mitchell's death was related to domestic violence. Don't cover that up. Their threats hold no weight. Now, rest in peace. Pat was right. The family should have filed a lawsuit. So that one was not tough to talk about. Miss Mitchell is in a better place. She is in like I'm writing out orders. She's in a better place than she was. I'm very happy and pleased that she doesn't have to suffer anymore. But it's part of life. good thing Kyle couldn't make the trip. Imagine him pussy and out in the midst of all that, and you having to be the man. So not everybody is against me. If there are a lot of people who are actually, and it didn't surprise me in my old life. It would have surprised me, but I actually, there are some people who have reached out and wanted my show back on and wonder what happened. So not everybody is for me, and not everybody is against me. And I wasn't surprised when I had some people. So I've been receiving like a lot of support from people who have been wondering what happened to the TV show and wondering what happened to like, why don't you come on anymore? What happened? So I brought the show back. Because people were wondering what happened. And so now the show is back on. I've been receiving a tremendous amount of support. And something I must confess that I have met several celebrities, and there's only one that I want to marry. And but as far as Illinois goes, what I can tell you is not a whole lot. I can't tell you a whole lot about what I've been seeing happening here in Illinois, because I don't want that information to breach my enemies. When you and cops are that way when they're looking for somebody, when they're looking for a criminal and they got details about the case, they can't. That's exactly what I'm telling you. I got details about the case. This is an ongoing case. And in all of our lives, trying to survive everything that's happening right now worldwide, and especially here in America, you have to be careful what you post online, and it's only so much I can do to help people here online. It's because it's going to help my enemies, and so I can't put everything up that I found. I've been finding some useful things that have been helpful in my survival and the survival to my loved ones in Illinois here recently, but I don't know how to talk to you without tiptoeing around everything that I found here useful. And I had to mute my mic just now with the people here at these library branches. They don't do anything special for me. They give me the same treatment, the same services they give other people here. I don't get special treatment, so it's only so much I can do to help them. They don't do anything special to help me. I don't do anything special to help them. You have to be that way in this life, and so it's, as a woman, you always kind of, especially if you have abuse in your background, you think you owe somebody something. You always feel like that sex thing is there. So it used to be hard for me, but God is really dealing with me. I still wear the cross around my neck. I still wear the cross. And it took me 26 minutes to get this laptop to, so no, they don't do me any favors. 26 minutes to get the laptop and sit down. If I was an ugly man, I would have been gone. And sitting down, short man, I would have been gone. So, but as women, we think, oh, they just, being nice, or they just doing me a favor. No, they don't do me no favors. These rooms are for everybody. It's not like my name is on the door. My name's not on the door, so let's see what we can put here. What else? Let's see. Not to mention, I'm going to go on with my notes. Not to mention, he threatened to assault a senior-old person. You feel threatened. And he wasn't even talking to you. He was that loud. You need that. You did right to stay neutral. So, yeah, I've witnessed several crimes since I moved here. And part of the reason my cameras got taken up because these people didn't want to get caught. Someone may have gotten on to him, babe, rambling on about his wife instead of maintaining the upkeep of that building. Remember, babe, this is for you. This is for us. So, got a couple of things here. So, I had some like all these things I wanted to talk to you about. All these different things I wanted to talk to you about. But I don't know what this is. Oh. I'm not gonna fight with that thing. I'm not gonna sit here and fight with it. Alright, so these people don't want me to get too overwhelmed, but there's a couple more things that I need to read into the microphone before I go. Need to recover for a minute. The Americans cops sit on top of their security because they don't want to talk to her either. So, as my uncle once said, as soon as I get going talking on my podcast, there's other people talking right on top of me. So he was too much of a coward to proceed forward. The brick walls are for the other people. They're not for me. They're for the others. I'm not gonna say what type of people who this is doing this. As soon as I start talking, they start talking. But he used to try to give his sermon and preach, and that would happen, and he just gave up. He never went back to preaching after that. He was like, every time I try to talk, they talk. You find that in classrooms with teachers when they try to give a lesson. People never go out that if they was disrupting the lesson when they was in school, they would disrupt the lesson when they grow up. So if that's your lot in life, if you want to be a coward your whole life to be a coward, that's on you. My uncle decided to just be a coward and quit his show. And he's a very unhappy man right now. You're going to have a very unhappy life. You're going to have tribulation if you go the military route, the justice route. You're going to have tribulation, but at least you'll be happy. You won't be a life full of regrets. So I like to call this the purple book. We're going to read from the purple book. All right. Outfit, sweatpants, joggers, hoodie. Ha. So my posts are going to wind up being like a puzzle. You're going to see some of this stuff come out on one website. You're going to see some of it come out on another. And you're going to have to put it together like a puzzle piece, because that's how unsafe it is for me to get the word to you and how fun it is to get the word to you. So you're going to see it come out like puzzle pieces. You got to put the pieces together and find out what's next. I can't cheat and tell you that. So right now, we're rounding lunchtime, and these idiots about to wake up, so I don't want more people bothering me on my way home. I want to get other fans want to see me, but they also want to see me safe, and I want to see you all safe as well. So hopefully that was enough nudity for you all. I'm not naked because I'm not going to get naked where I'm at. It's not a safe place to do that. You're not supposed to do that here, so y'all will have to. Y'all be all right. I'm not getting naked here. Thank God y'all not forcing me to, because you want me to be safe. So I'm going to put the tank top is beyond my comfort level. And I don't know if the mic caught that or not, but I'm pretty sure it did. So I'm going to repeat myself about certain topics. I'm going to be careful how I exit from here, because I've had a lot of adversity as I've been trying to put this podcast up. So I don't want to just go barreling out of here and not be alert to my surroundings. I'm going to be careful as I exit. But this was given to me from the fans. The forces that are for me are greater than the forces that are against me. So I'm here today because I don't want to let the good suffer with the bad. I've been getting lots of teenage fans and lots of seniors, all kinds of people reaching out. Where'd your show go? Where are you? I thought everybody hated me. Some of these I didn't know it was just jealousy. I didn't know that was jealousy. And if you're not careful, jealousy can rule your entire life. You'll think that everybody is against you. But that's how domestic stuff works. People want to isolate you. And your abuser wants to isolate you. He doesn't. It's always a he. Very rarely is it a she. But sometimes it is a she. The odds of that, 1 in 8 that it's a she. But usually it's a he. And so the fans want to hear me ramble about Kylie and our marriage. They haven't heard me ramble about Kylie and us being married in a while. So I've been getting threats from the fans to bring the show back. We don't give a shit about this. these haters. That's the word I forgot. I hadn't heard used in a while was haters. They want to see, demanding to see the wedding band and hear me ramble. So I had this truth. Instead of calling them omens, I've been calling them truth because that's how closer I feel to her. Is that me and her were having a church convocation. The fancy rich white people call it convocation. We were having church and convocation in a big, huge stadium. She bought me a stadium, and we had our church service in the stadium. And that dream, I had that truth about two days ago. I had that truth, and I've been having truths about bonding with Storm and Air, and bonding with Chloe's kids and Kim's kids. I've been having truths about being stuck babysitting those fuckers, and they're spoiled rotten. And but Kylie's there. She don't leave me by myself. Liability. They can say whatever, but she doesn't leave me to babysit the little brats by myself. And I'm not Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm far greater, far better than Mrs. Doubtfire. So I keep thinking about California, and it's just seeing Kylie, and it's not gonna be like when I met all these other celebrities, and it was awkward when I met all the other ones. Like when I meet her, it's just gonna feel right. That sums that up. So they want me to ramble a little bit more. The fans want me to ramble a little bit more about Kylie, and I ramble some more about Kylie, and we own these properties, and we hunt on the properties where our mansions are located. We also go hunting. Me and her are some sick ass fucks, and we go hunting together. And I'm gonna see right now what she's doing. So let's get you on. All right, so hopefully y'all are happy about this. You've been wanting me to get back on there, and so fans don't want me going too long because then my voice will be next. If I stay on the mic too long, my voice will go. All right, so they want me to tell y'all about California. So, there's a lot going on in California. I can't tell y'all. Yeah, I can't tell y'all. I can't tell y'all certain things. So I don't know what God wants me to tell y'all about California. So it's California. What can I tell you about California? What can I tell y'all about California? See the brick walls for somebody else. Alright, so the kids want me to I'm not used to standing up to people. My mother would not let me do a lot of fighting and a lot of anything. So I'm not used to standing up for myself. This is all brand new. So, thing I don't know about California. What can I tell you about California? I'm not really quite sure what I can tell you about California. So I'm not exactly sure what I can say. I can say, but I don't know. I don't really know what God will allow me to tell you about California. I don't know what he would. The fans wanted to see this look. I did not want to come into this building with this jacket on, but the fans wanted to see the look, so kept the jacket. As and now they're laughing about what I posted. So, so I know it's been a while since y'all seen me on here just grinning like a Cheshire cat. But so there you go. I'm ready to be with Kylie. I'm ready to close out my drawer. As when I was working for the bullshit American public. Come on, Lisa, you ready to close out? Let's count your drawer. I'm ready to close out. And I can't tell you much else about California, but that's how we're gonna end this podcast. I'm ready to close out my drawer here in Illinois and cash out. Come on, Dave, say you're ready to cash out. So unprofessional, but I loved it because it meant ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. Be with Bay. I'm ready to go home to California. Ready to cash out.